Previously on Gunslinger's Gateway. After buying breakfast, boots, and peppermint sticks, the party spent their morning enjoying the festival of the Druids' March. Locke got a lead on the missing courier Silas Garner, and Nazar is headed up to the town archives. Gilbert and Moonshadow signed up for the Stallion fights this afternoon. Maybe this year will end better than last.
Don't tell Patrick this. I don't really care for much of the druid stuff. They're kind of uppity. Bit pretentious.
Your secret is safe with me.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you guys are just you are free to do whatever you want in the fair. You guys are watching Nazar walk into the town hall.
Just booped it. Naza!
Yeah.
Hello. Where are
Oh.
you going?
I'm walking.
Where are you going?
Into big building. It's interesting. Goodbye. I keep walking.
You go in,
And I just watch him walk away.
and the doors kind of go, and you come into a nice, a smaller lobby, but there is a post office. You were there for the description, but post office on one side, secretary's office on the other, and then there's a door next to. There's a door next to, like it's a green door. It's all green.
Does it say anything on the door?
It's like the glass on the door. It says Mayor Billows.
Oh.
But then there's the secretary's office.
I go over to the secretary's office. I knock. Is there a door? Or is it just?
It's like a teller window.
Oh, I go to the teller window. I bend down.
Hello.
Hello.
May I help you?
My name is Nazar. I wish to see your archives.
The archives. We do not show the
I am
archives
sorry.
today.
And I show my palm. The mayor says
Could
that
you bring that to the glass?
I don't want to press it against glass. I don't want it to smudge. Mayor says that I may have access to your archives. He says that it is likely that you are having bad day because it's holiday and you're at work. I am sorry if this is more work for you. If it is, I can come back.
No, it's not any more work for me.
I'm sorry if it is.
Give me one moment.
I feel I have upset you.
And no, it's not you. And you can hear, she gets out of her chair and then she looks through her keys and you don't see her. She goes in through, there's another door on the other side and she goes through that and you don't see her for a moment. And then she comes out the mayor's doors. And she's like, and Jester Bus is like, follow me, please.
I do.
And so she takes you through the double set doors that are in there, and she goes, you go into a big spacious courtroom, and you can kind of see just on the other side that there's a staircase that kind of goes kink, kink, and goes upstairs. So she's like, keep up.
I am. I'm long-legged.
Okay. So she gets to the top of the staircase, and she like kind of looks at you, and then she kind of like flips the keys. You can hear, and then she opens the door. And the entire second floor of the town hall is solely dedicated to the town's histories in the forms of ledgers, ordnance files, books, and journals. The room is kept up under lock and key, and as you have kind of learned that about the recent string of libraries being burnt down. And so you're here. It's like this. It's like stacks.
Yeah.
It's dimly lit.
Is it organized at all?
Yeah, it seems very well organized, but it's like dusty.
Alphabetically.
Dewey Decimal.
I'll just ask her probably.
Is there something specific you're looking for?
Yes, I am looking for more information on the Dragonborn and dragons in general. Likely more to do with the Great Dragon. But just in general. If you have section, I may flip through.
Well, we don't really have a lot of Dragonborn from here.
I understand. I didn't know if there was information that perhaps you have filed off.
We do have a ledger of Dragonborn, or just people in general that come and work as farm hands. I can go get that for you if you care to sit at that desk over there.
Anything you have, I would love to see.
Okay. Please sit down at the desk and I'll go.
I go sit at the desk.
Okay. So she goes. You guys are still outside the.
Yeah, so I'm like, get something to eat, just like muttering to myself. Sarcastic politics.
Okay.
Is there like a I don't know, like an alley off?
Yeah, there's like you can go around the back of the town hall.
Some place for us to hide and whisper and have that conversation we're not gonna RP about.
Yeah, that's fine.
You can pull yourselves to a side where you're like on a park bench. There's not a lot of people around.
Yeah,
Okay.
like alone in the crowd kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm pulling him towards the sandbags.
Okay. And so about 5 minutes or so, Nor comes back with just like a ledger. It's like a town ledger. She goes, this one's a town ledger.
Oh.
And then this one is like the local farms. They have to keep track of their workers so they can pay them adequately and let us know what kind of demographics are here in town. You can read it. And she just stands there and watches you.
Okay. Well, I'll look through it, looking down the races.
Okay.
Any dragonborn?
It's like the occasional one, but as you're reading it through your pirate savvy, you kind of understand that these are fake names.
Yeah. Any dwarves?
Yes.
Like more than dragonborn? Equal to? Less than?
It's a pretty small amount too. You do notice there's two that stand out to you. That because other people are writing like half dwarves or something like that, not full dwarves. But these are two people that say full out dwarf in like dwarvish. ICC is one of them, and then the other one is Morgran Claver, but they're from like a couple years ago. Those are the only dwarven names that you like in recent years. There was more a little further back.
Nothing
but
recent though.
Nothing recently.
Is this all you have pertaining to dragonborn? Nothing
Yes.
else.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's sorry.
Anything pertaining to Ailish?
Ailish?
Yes.
I feel like that's where like this is a conglomeration of town history. Not
Not general history, just your history.
yes.
I see. Thank you for your time. This is all.
Please see yourself out.
Okay.
And she picks up her books and she kind of stands there waiting.
Okay. I'll leave.
As you leave, you're off on your own.
I'll leave.
So
I passed through the mayor's office
no,
to leave. Oh, I thought the.
you pass through the courtroom.
Anything interesting in here?
It's an empty courtroom.
Usually nothing.
Are
They
you?
take the gavel.
Michael
with
Scott
them.
whispers.
Do it, I don't care.
Just like a
The
little.
DC's 5.
Well, I rolled a 12 plus whatever.
It's an empty courtroom.
Damn. Well, I'll just leave then.
Steal a bench.
A whole ass bench. It's my own for sitting and reading. Thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, it makes
Get
sense.
the frick out of my way. It's for my sitting purposes.
I would like to read in peace.
Then reading here. No, I'm kidding. No, you
Should be so bad.
I
can't. She'd be like,
Really?
am going to make my way back to the festival stalls.
yeah.
I get one of those paper cones of peanuts.
Line up, whoever wants to enter the pie contest. Step right this way. You kind of hear like you start
Is it in
hearing as
character
you're
or-
around, you hear
Oh, God.
like metal hitting
Oh, I thought you were actually asking us.
But it's like there's like you can hear the shooting range kind of starting to pop off, and like you can hear people playing games and actually enjoying.
I mean, if you want to enter the pie eating contest, go ahead. I'll hold your bag.
I show up behind you guys. He's pie?
No.
How are you so sneaky?
Naza, you're so tall. How did I not hear you?
That's fine.
Happens a lot.
Is pie.
Out of character, you were. There is no pieing. There is one, but there isn't one.
Pie eating contest.
Can they enter it?
Yes.
Yes, then
I
yes.
want
Well,
to
you can go
enter
to
the
the
pie.
table and find out if
I'm
you
going.
Yes, I would like. Yes, I like. And Nazar like.
It's go. It's go.
It's go.
It's go.
Gilbert just shakes his head.
It's like.
How about you round up for the drinking contest?
Oh
No! Gilbert, no.
He's won. He's won.
I was born for this.
Try your hand like a sandbag toss. How about
Gilbert,
now?
Yeah,
You have
let's
to
go to
fight.
sandbags.
Right.
You have to fight.
And
in
you
how
can
many
kind of
hours?
hear kids
Soon.
giggling and having
Two?
fun.
Is it
I
new?
want to do both the drinking and the eating.
Soon.
Oh, soon. I thought you said
And that's
2
just
in
cute
2
about
hours.
it.
Soon.
And
We
so-
were all shouting. It's fine.
And you kind of notice that kids are running around with baskets with like sweets and flowers in them, and
Aw,
you can see
cute.
them occasionally stop at the stalls and going like this.
Oh, that's cute.
They're like trick or treating.
That's
No.
adorable.
I love
Can I do both the pie eating contest and the drinking contest, or are they happening simultaneously?
There looks like there might be some overlap, but I'm sure if you talk to somebody, you could probably
Okay.
figure it out.
Well, I'm gonna do both.
Gilbert.
I
I'm
wanna
going
throw
to.
up everywhere.
I'm going to put my arm around Gilbert and I say, Gilbert, let's go to the sandbags.
But that's not the way of the drinking contest.
Gilbert, let's go to the sandbags. Please.
Post strength check.
Like, I want to do drink contest. I want to eat pie. Both.
Well, if you.
And I bet my lashes at him.
if you
Yes, I purr.
get. It's like go. If you ask to go last in the drinking contest, you know,
But does
in
that
a later
happen at the
bracket.
same time? Oh.
The pie eating contest should be relatively quick.
This is true.
after the fight. So yeah, we can
Okay.
go.
I will go to drink stall and tell them I will be back.
Naza, I'll come with you.
Okay,
In case I
it's fine.
know any of them.
Come on, I hold your hand. Let's go.
It's like, brr.
I hold your head. Let's go.
Okay, I go over there.
And I get us both signed up for the pie eating contest.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so you're both signed up to the fighting contest. You're in the last bracket of the drinking contest.
Fuck yes, I'm ready. To
Or
eat
a
some
last
pie.
pairing. Or a pairing.
Sometime
Because
after
there's
the pie.
several
That's
people that
nice
are
to
like
know.
pie and beer. I'm in. You're not the only people to think this. You do find out that there is a cost to join, so it's a gold. It's a gold
Okay.
piece.
Gold each.
Gold
There we
each.
go.
For both of them? I'll do both.
Yeah, it should be 2 gold.
Hell yeah. Take my money.
Okay, so we are gonna start with
Is there a cash prize for this contest?
We'll see.
you all kind of like shoulder up and you're like, okay, pie contest eating people, whatever. Contestants, please line up, please line up, please line up. And you know, you're kind of ushered. There's a couple of people that like, you know, they look tired. They're obviously the town bakers and stuff. Like, they're like,
Do they give them bibs? Okay, I'm gonna take off my shawl, and I'm gonna tie it around Nazar like a bib, so he doesn't get it all over his fancy
I have an old man handkerchief
Right.
that I put into my.
So now the tits are out, but it's fine because it's lunchtime.
okay. I will say that there is
You're
Phrasing?
advertising.
you two.
You're advertising.
This is like the first pie contest of the day. You two and 4 others.
Okay.
Do I get advantage on these rolls because I have a big fucking mouth?
Nope. You're a medium creature.
Not that way.
I
Do
have a
mine.
big
Do mine.
mouth, though.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody
I
know
also
the
have
rules
that.
here.
What is rule?
Keep your hands behind your backs
Ah.
at all times. If once you finish, you eat just with your mouth. Once you finish, sit back. Somebody will replace the pie for you quickly as possible.
Okay.
But if you feel like you're gonna throw up, please do so not on the pie. But also, if you throw up, you're out.
Okay.
If you feel like you gotta stop, you can tap out. You're out. But you do not win the prize.
What is prize?
It's the honey pot.
More pie.
The honey, the cash prize.
Oh!
And some pie, of course.
Oh. More pie.
What kind of pie are we eating today?
Various types of pie.
All
Thank
kinds
you
of
for
pie.
asking.
Fruit pies.
Fruit pies, meat pies. Meat pie is the last pie.
That's
Of course, once you're full of sweets, they give you
Okay, everybody is his first heap of the day.
Bitter pie. Full of
Okay,
coffee
everybody,
grounds.
please roll a. You guys are all geared up, ready to go. And you hear, players on your marks.
Dear God, no.
Get set.
Do you want us to do that? What do I have to roll?
Oh my
I don't
God.
understand. I rolled a 13.
Just roll.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. What'd you roll?
A 13.
A 13?
I rolled 2.
A 2.
Plus anything?
Not the first time.
You, and then there's this kind of raggy looking man who's got a beard and stuff. He's just tearing it. He's eating faster than you.
No.
You eat.
I'm pacing myself.
He eats the first pie. He eats his first pie first, then you. Then what'd you get?
2.
And then it was somebody else, another person, and you and a woman that were there.
I'm just, hey, these pies are usually like 8 silver. If I eat like 8 pies.
Okay, I need you to roll again.
Okay.
So you off it.
Oh no, natural 20.
Oh, it's a natural 1.
Oh no.
Okay, so bearded guy kind of goes like, but he's still chugging through. You just kind of go. I need to make you a Constitution saving throw.
You got this, Nazar.
Come Naza!
It's very sweet. One of the people kind of.
10.
So one of the people already goes.
Oh,
I'm allergic to blueberries.
oh God.
Oh,
Something to know.
no. Something was
It's like-
something.
And then he looks at you and he's like,
Feature.
and he kind of, you can see him. He's getting up and he's. No, he's got like
He's you're raging.
a tincture of your creation. He's going for it. And he's like doing that, and but people are tending to him.
Alright.
What'd you get?
A 4.
A 4. You need to make Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
So that boy's out.
I didn't roll for the third pie.
19.
You make it.
10.
Is this the new? This is a new
This
pie.
is a new pie.
Your pie?
New pie. Ooh, bearded fella just goes. No, and he throws up into his pie.
Oh.
No,
Nah,
That's a rule.
Such
already
a
foul.
There's like a teenager boy, and then there's an older woman that are they were kind of behind, but they're catching up now. What did you roll?
A 10.
Okay, you just make it.
Good.
What did you roll?
12.
12. You just make it as well. Okay, so you have eaten 3 pies.
Uh-huh.
You've eaten
Three.
That
three
was number
pies,
3.
2 pies, and these 2 ago. So keeping track of like 6 people. Okay, roll again.
There we go.
19. Give me that pie. Swallow it whole. 10 and all.
And the other 2, the one taps out, and the other one goes. They're like, this pie sucks.
It's the meat pie.
I
And
got
then,
a
what did you get?
17.
17?
19.
You guys are fine. So you have eaten 4 pies?
I'm on 3.
Okay, roll. Here comes,
Fuck, it's not in the
here
book.
comes your 4th pie, your 5th pie.
11.
Same.
I need you both to make Constitution.
Oh.
19.
9.
19.
You need another pie. You start feeling like this gurgling in your stomach, and you didn't really eat anything for breakfast. You are now realizing
Coffee.
That's like
all
coffee.
you had was coffee, and now you're eating in 3 pies.
What do you got?
There you go.
Yeah.
And you're like, you're just
Shit.
kind of like, and then it's like that weird whiff of that skewer that skewer smells really bad, and you're like, and you're just like, and you get up just slowly and start moving.
It's like, I
and
take the napkin off and I like put it down and I like pat Nazar on the back and I go.
then we have a winner!
Fire!
He holds your arm up, and you just got like blueberries all over your mouth and like different types of berry pies, and you're like,
He's happy.
Amazing.
and
He'll lick his whole face.
Wow.
He's a lizard boy.
And here you go, sir. It is 20 gold.
Damn.
Almost
job,
paid for my
Nessa.
book. And pie?
Hmm?
And pie?
Oh, of course. Any specific pie you want?
What do you have?
Oh, we
What
have
was
all
your
the berries.
favorite?
We have all the berries, a custard pie, banana pie, chocolate, which is kind of hard to get by sometimes, and we have a couple meat pies.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
I will take chocolate.
Okay. And then he hands you a box. Like,
Like a little cute little bakery
yeah,
box.
a little bit, yeah.
Put it in my bag.
Little wooden box.
Camp
Put the box in your
lizards.
I don't like shove it, I like place it in my bag.
Chocolate.
Yes.
Well done, Naza, you won.
It's time for drink.
Whether it reacts well.
Yes,
They,
you're right.
they're
That's a
beginning, I have to go.
Why do I get punished for wanting to drink?
You come with, sign up. I'm in
No, I've already done.
No, we're doing
never mind.
sandbags.
I say to no one.
Okay, sandbags.
No, I just
okay,
walked
so
in.
you guys walk
I
up to
dropped
the
them off.
sandbag toss, and it's just kind of
Oh, right.
Because my
There's
parents
like-
are gone.
just a half orc that's kind of just standing there looking, and he's like, "Want to play?
Yes.
Fine. It's a gold.
Okay, I give him a gold.
Wait, thank you. Gilbert.
Yeah, use a gold.
Thank you. So just you just want to throw the bag as far as you can. Maybe get a prize.
Cool.
I feel like I'd have more fun over at the drinking tent.
This is good fun. This is fun.
I mean,
See if you can throw it farther than me.
you can wear a stuffed animal.
We could give it to the girls.
Aw, that's nice.
Yeah, I suppose we could.
Or, I mean, you are adults, so I can give you a coupon or something.
No, we will take the dolls. We will take the dolls. When we win, we will take the dolls.
Like a coupon to wear.
I don't know, dressies?
Gilbert?
But
Buy
but I
five,
go,
get
I
three.
go there
Bert
a
Gill.
lot.
A coupon for what exactly for Ressies?
A good time.
Let's just see if we win.
Alright.
Let's see if we win. So I just gotta throw this as far as I can.
Yep.
Okay.
Try to make it past that line right there.
Do I have anything? to do?
Athletics check.
Huh? Yeah, I'm good at that.
I'm good at
17.
Okay.
21.
You just, both of you are standing like this, because you have the face away and then toss it over the back of your head. And so you do that, and you just go,
Do it.
and you're like, and then he just kind of goes, oh shit.
Would you roll?
21.
I bet you can't do that again.
I will take that bet.
No, either one of you. I'll give you 2 gold each if you can do that again.
Damn, 2 gold each? In the hole?
Alright. I'll try again.
You also
But
get
you
stuffed
owe
animal?
me if you do.
How much do I owe you?
Well, you gotta pay first to do it
I've
again.
got another gold?
Oh,
Yeah.
then he breaks.
Wait, then I'll just break even.
Okay, then 3 each.
Alright, yeah.
It's
I'll
fine.
give you a gold for that. What is it use? What is the stuffed animal even of?
A mind flayer.
It was like a rabbit or something.
Yeah, alright.
What?
A rabbit or something.
Rabbit?
Well,
In your confidence, you just kind of go, and you're like, he's like,
okay, I'm going to the drinking tent.
Go
Gilbert.
I believe you both owe me 4 gold.
Whoa! Hold the
You
phone.
didn't pay me first.
I did.
I did, I took
I
it.
took it off.
Then 3 gold each. You owe me 3 gold each. You lost the bet.
Oh my god.
Double or nothing. Double or nothing.
Fight.
Shenanigans. We're Sheriff Bad.
That's how a bet works.
This is true. How tall is this man?
About your height.
Damn, you could take him.
Fuck.
You can take him, you
You
have
can
claws.
take him, you got
I owe him
claws.
3 more gold.
With
Yeah.
a very upset look at Moonshadow.
Double or
I hand
nothing.
over 3 gold pieces.
This just cost you 5 gold, sir.
You could have drank for 1.
What? You got something to say, Whiskers?
Pop.
Glug, glug, glug.
What?
Is he human?
He's half orc.
Oh, he's half orc.
Tusk or shit,
Puncture,
huh?
puncture, glug, glug, glug.
Is that supposed to intimidate me?
Oh.
I want to try an intimidation.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do, pussycat?
Shit. So antagonistic in this town.
21.
What do you do?
I just stand there and I look him down. I'm like, my tail starts to bush up, and I'm.
Okay. Just take the damn thing.
Thank you.
Can I get my gold back?
Nope.
Machado walks away with a stuffed rabbit, and she lost. Gilbert is out 5 gold. You gotta be cuter than that.
Scarier than that.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to do? Otherwise, I'm gonna just fast forward to the.
Drink.
Oh, drinking contest.
Yeah, we gotta do a drinking contest.
Who's doing the drinking contest?
Nazar, I think.
You signing up?
Oh, can I?
That's up to
I'd
you.
like
Are
to.
you are an agent of your own free will.
Birthgill, you made it.
Yeah.
How much
I'll
does it
pay
cost?
for his entry
gold.
fee.
Nazar, I'm gonna leave the sash bib, right?
It's a gold, but if we're gonna call for bribes and bets halfway through,
Bribes.
it's a joke, Druzy. Get used to it.
Do I know this announcer?
Nope.
This announcer knows me.
I believe in you,
They all know
Gilbert.
you.
I will pay for your entry fee. Do not get too shit-faced. I want to see you fight your best today.
Yeah. Well, I will.
Okay.
The junk
They're
band
gonna
starts
take
singing
bets
Get
halfway
Shit
through.
Faced.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Are you standing by to assist
So
when they all
there's
get all
there's a group of it's 4. It's pairs. Mm-hmm. So what you guys are gonna do is I'm assuming you guys look chumly. You guys are gonna be on a team,
This is good.
and
Yeah.
you're there.
I am.
You have been
Tanner
drinking?
and Sawyer are gonna be drinking against you guys.
Sound like beaches.
And they're 2 like younger
Sorry,
men,
beach.
like they're in their teens or late teens, early 20s, and they just kind of like sit there and like, yeah. And Tanner's like, oh great, I'm going against the town drunk. I'm gonna lose. Great. So what you gotta do, folks, because it's not like a full big presentation. It seems like they're like separate tables happening. So what you gotta do is one of you is gonna start drinking first, and then it's like a tag team sort of thing, and you have to get through as many as you can.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, we try to keep it at 5, 6, but we'll see how it goes. So, yeah, first round
Yeah.
shots. Unless you guys are, well, we got the kids here, so would you rather do shots or ale?
I'm down for anything. What's your preference?
I'm used to the hard.
Yeah, we'll do shots.
Shots? Okay, the first one,
They're gonna be fucking drunk after that.
and then you see
I hope
you
he
go
says
like
all
this,
this
and there's a
line.
gnome that comes by, and there's like a tray of like shit ton of shots, and he's like, we're gonna set them here.
Don't drink yet.
The first one,
Warm up shot.
first one 10,
Jesus fuck.
First team or first person?
first team to 10.
So that's 5 each.
5 and 5.
Ready?
Oh,
6 and 4. 5 and 5. 8 and
You
2.
can keep up.
This is funny. You make joke. Okay, let's go.
Okay. Keep it clean. Don't pass out on the tables. And please don't throw up.
What
Same
time
rules
is
if
it
you're
right
out, you're
now?
out.
About 11:30.
Okay.
It's getting closer to 12.
Same
Okay.
rules if you're out, you're
That's
out.
fine.
Throw up, you're out.
The whole team or just you?
You pass out, you're out.
Is it the whole team or just
Unless
you?
you've got a backup that can flag, you can flag in.
I said lock. You bitched out a pie.
Still burping up
You
pie.
bitched out a pie. You must drink.
You bitched out of
Okay. Get your
I
shots
like.
ready.
I get loose one day a year.
There's a row of shots. And they're like, we'll see how you feel
Makes
after
me sick
this
thinking
round.
about it.
See if we go again.
Me too, but
I've done that.
Okay.
many shots.
Which one of you is going first?
I'll go.
Yeah, you can
Go
go
first. Okay.
Go time, run. Go.
Time to roll. What'd you get?
15.
You're fine. And he's fine too. Tanner just kind of goes
Are these just straight rolls or are they con?
17. So you add your roll and add your constitution, and then you
Not a
have to,
saving throw. Just
Yes, just a regular. I'll have you make a saving throw if you roll poorly.
Yes.
Okay, so you both kind of you do it faster. You flip it and you set it down. Nizar, roll.
That's 14.
You throw it down and you sit down. As you're setting yours down, Sawyer is trying to like do it quickly, and Gilbert, roll.
That's a 4.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
You got this, bud.
Are you guys
22.
Can you guys keep track of what number they're on? They're on 3.
3, yeah.
22.
Trinity, you're fine.
Just kind of went down the
He
wrong
made
pipe.
it 2.
Yeah,
you
they
can-
got too excited.
So far they're
Very
Yeah.
even.
Okay,
This is
Nizar. They're still in the lead.
They're going
13.
faster, but they're
Okay.
still
13. I need to make a Constitution saving throw.
it's under 15.
20.
You're fine. Sawyer just kind of, he's a halfling, and he's, he just kind of, he sets it down, and he looks at, there is another friend behind them. It's a small human guy, and he's like, and then they just pull him out, and then the other guy sits down.
So they've done 4.
So this guy finishes that.
Okay.
Whoever's turned over here, roll.
It's your turn.
Fuck, another 4.
Roll Constitution saving throw.
Come on, bud.
There you go.
17.
Yeah, you make it. I make it too. So
5
so
and
we're
5.
still 5.
we're at 5 and 5. He goes,
Mhm.
oh, hold on, folks. Place your bets. Who do you think's gonna win?
I put a gold down on.
Last time I
Yeah,
bet
I
on
got-
one
I got
of
a
you
gold on them, too.
hooligans
Gold on
and
them?
didn't win.
And then another guy's like a gold on them
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Are you betting
Okay.
on them?
Yeah, I'm
So
not-
I need you, and you. Not yours, but
Mhm.
you're all gonna drink at the same exact time, and whoever gets it down and
Ooh.
flipped over first, you're the winner. And if you keep it down, you're the winner.
Okay.
Like in Indiana Jones.
Roll.
I've only seen the
to-
first half of
to
it.
So I
drink.
put a gold on
21.
the pair of them.
21.
17.
17. Make a Constitution saving throw.
9.
All right. One, Tanner and you both just go, and you're like you tap out.
Okay.
And
Akron.
the other boy that you don't know looks at you. You guys got it down at the same time.
Damn.
And he goes, another
I just kind of growl.
drink.
14.
A Constitution saving throw.
Bud.
8.
He looks at you. Make another Constitution saving.
You got 20.
7. I used all my good rolls. For the
He looks
pies.
at you because like, and the judge is like looking at you too, like waiting, and he just goes, and he like, throws up in his hand.
Oh.
Just let it go, bud.
Yeah.
I
And
bow.
that last one was a contested roll, and you beat him by 1.
Him's thick.
How am I
So-
feeling?
Bad.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Both of them?
Come on, you gotta fight.
8.
Me too.
Yes.
Oh, that's a
Switching
19.
die.
You
21.
now suffer from the poison.
Fuck.
So we gotta get you some coffee.
Yes.
I rolled a 19. I feel great.
It's because you're a lizard.
And
Probably.
as he's doing that, I want to come up
I'm
to
large.
like kind of come like underneath like Gil's arm and be like, "Come on, Gil, we'll get
He
you
has
somewhere
the other.
done."
He has the other bottle of nasty you gave us.
That
I did
isn't
not
actually
need.
gonna work.
Oh,
What?
that's kind of.
That's-
Do I win money?
How
Yeah.
much did you put down?
1 gold.
I put down one as well.
How much do we win?
You win like 5 gold.
Is there a prize?
There's tiny. It's a tiny amount because it's.
Mine's
Where
like
are we?
first.
Where are we going?
I heard cards.
We're gonna get you back to
Fighting condition.
back to the clinic.
I'm under his other arm.
Okay.
So get him. Blah 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 blah.
I'm gonna just have a good ass time. I'm gonna walk through the festival, drunk as shit.
So we'll meet you. We'll meet you
I will
back
grab
at
you
the.
later.
in the-
I'm not.
just
I'm having a
to
good time.
as you guys are doing this, just so you know, as you've kind of gathered around the festival, that you've seen like mug stalls, book stalls, wooden toys, tons of different food stalls. There's sandbag toss, mallet smack, shooting range, axe tossing. You've done these contests, and there's arm wrestling too.
Okay.
They're not big things. And then you also know, you guys know that there is a flower contest, a cooking contest, and there's also a communal fire pit that is constantly tended to during the entirety of the festival.
Do we dance around the big fire and then the sun goes down?
I mean, you can. You know that people take turns jumping over it as a sign of good luck and blessing.
Gotcha. That's cute.
Yeah, none of those things are things that I think I'm going to be getting. Well,
Okay.
but right now I'm just considering getting Gil.
And then obviously at the center of town there is the stage where there are plays, skits, and like concert kind of things happening.
Well, I'm not drunk and I'm strong, so I'd love
I'm
to
gonna
do
take
it.
Nazar to the strong boy competition.
Which one, the arm wrestle or
I don't know,
the
whichever one
mallet?
you want.
Because I would love to do both.
I know this festival,
He's never
so
been
I'm
to a
gonna
festival.
tell you that there are strong boy things.
This
So
should-
would
I
you
am
like to-
strong.
Okay.
I am strong.
Would you like to arm wrestle? Wait,
What
do you,
this is? Oh, I know what this
Yes.
is. Yes, I will do.
and there's also we take a mallet.
Ah.
And
What is mallet?
Do the arm
it's
throw.
a large hammer.
Ah, yes.
You're
Yes, and you just
So we'll just say that you guys are going to go do that,
yeah.
Okay.
and you're going to take care of him back at the at your place. So what are you going to do to help?
I'm going to get him.
We gonna pump his stomach.
Basically, we get him. I don't go to my exam room. I go because they're seeing patients. I go in the back, my entrance, and get him up the stairs, set him in a chair, push up my sleeves, sober up, you son of a bitch! Slap him. That's my verbal and somatic component to cast lesser restoration. So I cure him of the poisoned condition.
Badass.
Out of
Are
him.
you sober?
I'm like, what?
I mean, you're still buzzed, but
Yeah.
you are much more sober, and you just go, and you're like,
Oh.
And I do one slap damage. One non-lethal slap damage.
take 1 point damage.
Half point of nothing.
I was really hoping to roll a
snail.
1 and do -1 and give him an extra temporary hit point.
Extra snails.
You're such a squish boy.
How that works? It's more like
Hell of
Oh, I feel
a
careful.
punch there,
You
Doc.
get an
It was a
extra-
more of a smack, but you're
Oh.
back in fighting shape.
Yeah. How did you do that?
You know, the human body is full of secrets,
Huh.
and that's what I went to school for.
Do I know?
I'm
Well,
a doctor,
this is-
damn it.
Well,
I know
yeah, I
this
mean,
is
Did
nice.
you go with
I
us?
say that
what
not.
did you get on the last one?
Hmm?
What did you get on the last one? Did you get another? When he did
Oh.
did you pass it or did you fail it?
Oh, I passed it.
She
I would have
You were
said that
the
like
two that
wink
made
and
it.
like winked
Yeah.
at her.
Okay.
Well, yeah, and you've already talked to him, so you know.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah.
So I would know that. This
hell,
is
I'll
magic.
take that as a word. You gotta do that more often.
Well, first one's free.
Mm.
After that, it's my normal rate.
Gotcha. Well,
Of $1 million.
Wow. hell of a time.
Of a
Jesus,
million.
that Nazar is some party animal.
Da-na-na-na. Cut to him winning. He's covered in like
Make an
stuff.
athletics,
He's got a ton of stuffed
Athletics or
animals.
stress?
athletics check.
Or still athletic?
Gold ribbons and stuffed animals and.
That's a 19.
So this is ran by a small girl, and like with her father,
Of course.
and so
She's the face, obviously.
yeah, obviously, and so you win a nice little tulip crown.
Wow!
Oh my
Wow!
god.
My
And she
heart.
giggles and she's like, "Listen."
That is
My heart.
precious.
I won this at the damn arm wrestling place. This is great.
Oh no, I thought you
That was the mallet. We're gonna do both. So
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So this is the bell.
Okay, now we're gonna go arm wrestle.
Okay. I'm gonna have you make another because everything's just
Athletics.
make 3 athletics rolls. What was the first one?
That was a 12.
Okay. He's winning. Another one.
20.
You so you're back to center.
Eat it, Nazar.
14.
He's down a little bit more.
18.
He's down.
What did he win?
Strong
What did he win?
boy.
What did he win?
You win a free drink at Ressie's.
Wow. A
A
coupon.
coupon.
Yeah.
It's paper. This is not drink.
You use it to get a
If
free
you
drink.
Nazar, if you give it to Larkin, he'll
Oh.
give you a free drink.
Oh.
It's to
thank
tell.
you.
It's like your.
Free human size drink.
Like my what?
It's like your signature. It
What
tells
is- what are you
Larkin.
talking about?
Yeah, all right, you're not drunk.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
I saw it.
And it's kind of around now that you hear the ding 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 ding, and it's coming from over the stables.
It's fight time.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yep. Let's head on over.
It's like a
I think-
I-
Nazar, are you still wearing my sash around your neck?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a.
He's just like all dressed up.
It's like it's probably
The flower
slid down,
crown.
and you
Baby's
look like.
day out.
How fast do the people look like they're moving?
It looks
People are
like
kind of
a
like people are in
queen of the
big
fair
things.
sash now.
Power
my
walking
crown.
towards
Power
there,
walking.
trying to get there
But
very
you've
quickly.
already also registered,
Yes,
so
Yeah.
and
but still, once
and
you
you
get
see as you guys are approaching, you see a sign at the front of the stables that to the entrance of like the where Miko works is like contestants and like the arrow to a door, and then people are lining or standing around the gates or like the fenced in area now. So if you are a contestant, go through the barn. You see somebody going. If you're a contestant, go through the barn. Over here, if you're not participating, if you're just a onlooker, go stand around here. Children in the front so they can see on shoulders, please. I'm placing bets over there. Find Miko for placing bets.
All right. I'm there.
I'm watch.
as am I.
And
I
they
go-
already have people lined up to go on decks and stuff.
I go find Miko.
Okay, he's in. So the contestants are all in the stables with the horses, and they're all just kind of gathering around, just shooting shit. And Miko's kind of towards the other side of the stables that goes into the yard, because all the horses are put away right now.
Yeah. If it came out again, just toss it in one of the bags, because I'm gonna start taking them off soon.
Yeah, they suck.
Yeah.
Everybody fighters who is on deck, and he's just like Miss Moonshadow,
Yes.
you will be with Miss Lupin after 3 fights,
Okay.
so be on deck. And I did manage to find one person that is interested in fighting you.
With clothes or without?
With clothes.
I heard that too. I was like,
without preferably not with claws,
Okay,
but
so you have the things for me?
yes, and just 2 bits of leather.
Okay.
And so he gives them to you.
Thank you.
You will be afterwards. We'll see. After the first few rounds.
I'm not even drunk.
Brilliant. Thank you.
First time.
Everybody, okay. And then you hear people like, come on, gather around. And so the first couple fights happen. Fights are happening, and it starts to divvy down. And there's like these people who just beat the shit out of each other. Most of these people are just kind of rugged farmhands that just kind of don't look that great. And it's just like, people getting their grudges out. As you can, because there's a lot of expletives, there's a lot of blood.
A lot of
yeah,
personal
Love
face
this.
hits.
Yeah.
I know you stole my cow, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, kind of.
That cow belongs to my
again.
And then it doesn't take long before they get to, so you can have your sword fight with
Lupin.
Lupin. Miko meets you two at the center. And he goes, "Okay, no lethal damage. You do have a fight after this. Lupin, you understand it's just for show, so no hits. Do not hit." And she's like, "Of course, yeah." So he goes, "Here comes the display of the swords," and people are like, "Yay!"
Saber Dance starts playing.
I take out my scimitars and start like doing little windmills and
Hooray!
fun flourishes.
Wow.
Roll for initiative.
Oh shit, that's cocked. 21. Okay. So we actually fighting is just not to like not to
Not
do
for
damage.
Right.
Okay.
First person to land 3 hits wins.
Okay. So we're not rolling damage, we're just rolling to hit.
Yeah.
Cool. It's a 12.
That misses.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. It's another 12.
You don't hit.
Yeah.
She goes in for 2 attacks. Does a 17 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, so she hits her first hit.
Mm-hmm.
She misses her second attack.
Okay.
People are like, "Ooh," and it's like her, and you've noticed that her sword is very clean,
Mm-hmm.
and she's being very methodical with her
Yeah.
hits. But like, there's restraint,
Mm-hmm.
but there's also a grace and elegance to it.
Yeah.
Like she could chop your head off.
It's a 16.
That does not hit.
And then the second one is a 16 again.
Why do you keep rolling the same thing?
I don't know. I'm gonna keep moving dice.
Isn't your whole thing symmetry?
She misses on her first attack.
Okay.
She misses on her second attack. She kind of stumbles a little bit, but then she picks herself up and makes sure nobody's really looking.
There we go.
That's a 22.
That hits. You landed your first hit.
It's a 13.
That doesn't.
Yeah. So
And
we're
people
winning.
are very like, they're like,
Mhm.
wow, they're both so
I intentionally am hitting her with the blunt end or the flat end
She's
of my
doing,
blade.
and she's doing the same. Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
So
Moonshine.
She
It's
hits-
time.
It's 2 and 1 now.
Oh.
She just hit.
She just
and
hit
then
again.
she misses again.
Okay.
She goes, and it's like she kind of does this, and like you can see that. Make an insight check.
Did she just hit a third time?
No,
An insight?
insight.
Okay. No, I don't see anything. That's a 3.
Yeah, you don't. She there's something different about her.
Okay.
Roll hit.
Nope.
That was easy.
Natural
Yeah,
20.
that's
So you manage, as she kind of spins around, you just kind of go smack on her back. She's like, and she's kind of like frazzled by that.
Crowd cheers.
People are natural 20.
Whoa.
shit.
And so
Again.
you hit her, and she just hits you in the back of your heel.
Yeah.
And so you trip forward, so you kind of trip the same way, and you like look at each other, and then she stands up and turns again, and she
That was her
wins.
third
Yeah,
one.
on her nats, on her
So
nats
her
one.
nats
Yeah,
one.
when she
So you just kind of tip forward, and she just like
we both have that like little look, and then I stand up and
she bows too, but then she sheathes her sword on her back.
yeah, and bow to the crowd if they.
And people are cheering, and they're like, "Ooh!" And then, what a beautiful display! This beautiful display. Please stay around. Place more bets. Yes. And she kind of like looks at you for a second, and then moves back into the stables.
Where's she going?
She's in the
Is she
stables.
going far?
She's in the stables.
No, yeah, because Nazar's there.
Like, you're not,
Yeah,
you're not
Nazar's
fighting,
in
so
love
you're
with
just like,
her.
No, I just saw her go and I was
big go.
So I walk over
Hate it when
and I
you
start
leave.
taking off all of my shit
Yeah.
to get ready
I
for the
was
fight.
just holding my hand.
Clothes?
No,
Yeah,
I'm in the
clothes.
Oh,
stables,
fuck, you're gone.
so I'm taking all of this
We're
shit
gonna
off
work separate.
and putting them.
This is for the no clothes fight.
Yes,
Just a naked.
Who
Is this
wants
cat
to go
still musical?
first?
I'll go first.
Okay. Well, there's a few more fights that go on. Then we'll come to you now.
Okay.
You recognize him. It's Jeb from Mother May I. He is one of the bouncers.
Oh.
He
Was,
one of
is this
those.
I
the?
believe that Jeb is.
Yes, I like Jeff.
And he looks at you and he goes, huh, "Never fought a cat."
Can't say That's after today. And I give him a wink.
Okay, so all you're gonna have to do, these are gonna be melee attacks.
So this is strength based?
But they're punches.
Mm-hmm.
So, roll for initiative.
15.
13. You're going first.
I just get one hit since I don't have weapons. It's just
Yeah.
one
you only have
punch.
one
20. Dirty 20.
hit. That hits.
Is it a D4
D4.
or is it just my strength mod for damage?
I'm gonna say D4.
Okay.
Because he's not proficient either, so.
Okay. 1.
This will be a long fight.
Yeah.
Is it plus your? Do you add your strength?
Do you want me to add the strength mod? Okay, so it's 3.
Okay.
Nice.
Alright, he's
This is a
My
cloud.
claws.
softer than I expected, but okay.
Do you want the claws?
No.
I'm thinking
No. I'm okay. He's gonna make an attack. Does 15 hit?
Yes.
Okay, so he will do 7 points of damage. He just kind of socks you, like in the shoulder, like a shoulder blade a little bit. He just kind of like,
Or punch you.
just like, ugh.
That is a 16 to
That misses.
hit. Good.
He dodges a little bit, and he comes in again for you and does what am I at?
Strength.
Alright, 13.
That misses.
Okay, your turn. He's just kind of like, you guys are just like dodging back and forth.
That does not hit.
Okay. He comes in. He comes in for a smackety dackety and he misses yet again. Folks, this is becoming quite a thrilling fight.
Wickety wackety, I roll to attackity.
13.
Misses.
Okay.
It's 14 hit.
That exactly hits.
Okay, he is dealing 4 points of damage.
Wow.
Your turn.
Can I action surge while I punch?
Yep.
Cool.
Okay.
Another punch.
That is a 12.
Does not hit.
Okay.
He's a beefy boy.
And I'm a action surge.
Do
And try and punch him again.
Do it.
Ah, shit. It was a 16. That's a 18.
That hits.
Cool. Please roll well. Please roll well. That's 4.
His turn. Whoa! Sorry. He misses.
What did he roll? My AC is 14.
8.
Okay.
Come on. Come on, what'd you do?
There's a
Natty
natural
one.
Okay. So he is gonna roll.
Yes.
And he misses again.
Good. Good.
He's like, ugh, and people are like, come on! Fucking hit him!
Again, natural
Oh
1.
my god.
So now
Where
he
am I?
grabs your paw and he's just like, cat got no claws.
Well, that's just rude.
Ooh.
He hits you
Good.
and dealing 7 points of damage.
Cool.
Wow.
Okay, bonus action. I'm going to second wind.
Everybody, cheese it time. Cheese it time.
That's why I got him, man. Okay,
Hit him,
what do
hit
I
him.
want?
Is it
Okay.
your turn?
Yeah, it's my turn. I used a bonus action to get some health back. That's an 11 to hit.
Nope.
Yeah.
Do I need to make it easier for you?
Sure you don't want the claws?
Sure. Seems like you could use the help. And he takes a step back and he goes,
I'll take the things off. And I'll go with my claws.
go.
No.
I didn't think so. He misses too. This is a lot of hot air.
A lot of talk, man. A lot of talk.
Yeah, a lot of talk.
This
The
is,
air
If
is
somebody
taking one
doesn't
hell of a
land a
beating.
punch soon, I'm going to kick you out.
That's 12.
This is a lame fight.
I'm sorry.
It misses.
Question.
Question.
I'm watching. From the crowd, can I say, you can do it, Moon Shadow! And give her bardic inspiration?
Make a deception check.
It's cocked.
Nope. That's a natural 1. So it's a 6. but-
People like look and they're like, what the fuck?
She's my friend.
Would that be a D6?
Take a D4.
Okay.
You're only 2/3 inspired.
That's fine. That's a 15. That's an 18 to hit.
That is.
Good. And I'm using my claws. Still a
D4.
D4. It's 5 points of
Nice. Finally.
claw damage.
Yep. He's like, shit. And with that, you kind of like tear part of his sleeve off.
I mean,
You tear
Yeah.
part of his sleeve when you
Yeah.
do that, though. And people are like, it's his turn. He misses. Because he's kind of taken aback.
The drama.
Do you want me to put them back on?
Fuck, fine.
God, fucking shit, fuck.
What do you mean?
It was 5.
Nope.
Use a
God.
different
Here
height.
comes it. He hits you again.
Good.
Dealing 5 damage. Okay. Roll
There you go, look at
again.
that.
Roll
I'm
again.
getting jazzy out.
There you go.
The superstitious math rocks.
Rolling.
That's a
Is it
12.
meth rocks?
Math rock.
Math
Oh, is
rocks.
it meth?
I had Cheez-Its in my mouth.
That's a 12 to hit.
You choose it in your meth?
That sounds good.
He hits, dealing 3 damage.
That's a dirty 20.
That hit.
Hell yeah.
That's 5 points of
Okay.
slashing with the claws again.
He's like, and then his other, like, part of his clothing still gets kind of torn. And he's like looking at you and he's.
I'm imagining the scene from Zorro
Yeah, a little bit.
when he's just.
He does 3 damage.
When he just slices all her clothes off in the stable.
Yep.
Great
A little bit.
scene. Slash,
Maybe
slash,
his
slash,
AC
slash,
goes
and
down.
shirt.
Ah, son of a bitch! It's a 10.
13 hit.
No, that misses.
Your turn. Go, 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 go. Kill him.
17.
17. That hits.
I don't want to kill him.
Okay. He's kind of like looking at you weird, and he's like a little scared. He hits you again.
Okay.
Dealing 3 damage.
As part of my movement, I'm going to pick up one of the leather things, put it back on my hand.
Okay.
But only one.
On the one that I'm using.
Okay.
Doesn't hit.
What was it?
What is it? 7.
He doesn't hit.
Go, go, go.
It's a 13.
That hits.
It hits? Okay.
You've been tearing off of his armor.
That's 4.
Okay. He hits,
Okay.
dealing 3 damage.
Okay.
Sorry, I know my stuff's like
15.
That hits.
I can't see anything.
I was literally just
That's
like
another
thinking
4.
my own headspace.
Oof. He's looking at you and he's like, fucking cat. Fuck you coming here. He misses. I just stay up in the north where you belong.
Jeb is being a little shit. Can I hear this?
Yeah. I'm not trying to hide it.
That's 6.
That hits. No, it doesn't. What?
I was like, I took his armor down.
Wait. 6?
I was like, I thought you said 6 damage. No, he misses.
It's a 14.
That hits.
How's he looking?
He's bleeding.
Poor guy.
2.
You kind of just, when he says that, you just kind of, there's just this anger inside of you that you know well, and you just, there's flashes of just, people don't talk to you like this. You're royalty.
Fucking princess.
And you just kind of, you growl in the deep back of your throat, and you just go right into his face, and he just goes, "Ugh," and his eyes kind of roll back and falls back onto the ground. And people are like, And then basically it's you and then you guys, and then people are like,
How is
the hesitant
I will-
claps and
I will go over. Is he conscious?
he's conscious, but
Okay.
he's unconscious, but he's down. Like, but he's
Like,
not. He's stable.
he's not like in need of medical attention.
Somebody and other guys are kind of starting to pull him up.
I was gonna go over and try and help him up and
give him a snail?
get him off. No,
Slide the-
I want to keep those snails for myself.
Okay. All right. Final match of the day. It's starting to push like 4:30 now. Final match of the day. Woo. Give it up for our final players. Gilbert, the shotgun Sullivan, and then Tara the Badger Storm.
Am I walking past Gilbert as I walk off and he goes on to do a fight?
Huh?
Am I walking past Gilbert?
Yeah.
Can I try and sneak him a snail?
Make a sleight of hand check.
I believe in you.
That is a dirty 20.
Nobody seems to notice. Gilbert, you get a snail in your hand.
I'll just pocket it.
Smart.
These will help.
And Tara's kind of walking alongside you, and she's like,
Ready to get your ass beat again?
that's not what happened last year. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you this year.
I smell wet. I hear wedding bells.
You're what a go.
I smell wedding bells.
I smell wedding
You roll
bells.
for initiative.
Music.
9.
Yeah, that was his
Going first.
I'm going to straight going for a punch.
Go on.
Some people are
Got this, Gil.
Right in for a swing there.
But Gil.
22.
Yes.
Kill! Bart, kill!
We
Kill!
don't want to
No,
kill her.
Why not?
We just
She's
want
a
to-
bitch. Kill! Bart, kill!
Nine
9 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Naza, we
He's
just
like,
want to
"Fuck."
knock her out. That's all.
Win!
And I'm gonna say, after the first punch, I'm gonna
What?
say, not drunk this time.
Then there's what better victory is to force your opponent to
22,
live
yeah.
with the shame of their
Yeah.
defeat.
That's what I
This
was
is
going to
crazy.
say. This is why Dr. Lockwood
6
and I are
bludgeoning.
friends.
Damn.
She looks at you and she's like, alright.
She's like, fuck.
She pulls out a gun.
Boomstick. My name's a shotgun.
For first attack,
I'm gonna
16
get
hit.
16 hits.
Six damage. For second attack,
It's bizarre.
misses. A third attack. She misses.
18 to hit.
Yep.
8 bludgeoning.
Fuck.
And then I'm gonna kind of like dig deep, and then I'm gonna use a moxie point just to make 2 more attacks.
Do it.
Shit.
This is what happens when you're sober.
Another 18 to hit.
Yeah.
7 bludgeoning. Third attack.
Burn.
That's gonna be a miss.
Okay.
8.
Yeah, this is and she kind of just smacks her hand out of the way and she goes, my turn. Miss. 10.
10 does not hit.
Yeah. That was a natural 19, so. She comes in for the second one. She's 4 damage. And she smacks you in the ear.
Smacks you in the ear.
That sucks.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
I know.
And third attack,
I was like,
natural 1. So she kind of, there's more just anger in her fighting rather than,
As a bonus action, nope, never mind.
it's not your turn, yeah.
It's not
It's
my
your
turn.
turn
I thought it was a
now. It is
reaction.
your turn now.
Okay. As a bonus action, I'm going to try to shove her.
Okay.
In an attempt to knock her prone.
Got these.
18.
You make it.
Okay. And then I will make an attack with advantage to hit her. 18 to hit.
Yep. She's like looking at you, she's like,
So on the ground.
You got this!
6
Basher
bludgeoning.
Stallion!
kind of spits out blood. She's like, I thought you were the fucking drunk. She fails again and she tries to kick you from down there.
She's gonna try to reach out. I'm just gonna kick with a foot down.
And well, she kind of pushes you out of the way and she uses half her movement to get up.
Mm-hmm.
And then she just goes in it again. Nope. Nothing but ones.
Oh, I'm real angry today.
And she's like,
It out.
you know, she's just like,
That was intimidating.
14 to hit.
nope. She blocks.
19 to hit.
That hits.
Another 6 bludgeoning.
How do you want to do it?
Oh.
Damn.
So,
Stallion.
as she blocks, and I'm gonna feint an uppercut, and as she tries to dodge it, the other hand's gonna wrap around and BAM! In the back of the head,
Oh.
onto the ground, right into a pile of shit.
Yes!
And she just goes, and she kind of just goes, just laying in. A couple people come over and pick her up, and she's just like, the fuck? Don't drink as much. Yeah, they're kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I smell bells.
I smell wedding bells.
And she kind of gets taken off.
Is Gilbert the Stallion?
It's a very weird. It's a year of upsets, my folks, my friends. Looks like our reigning champion, Miss Strong, is no longer the Stallion. You grabbed your arms.
And when the applause dies down, I yell towards the stable. It's like, half price on all concussion remedies tomorrow.
And people are just like, yeah.
Or well, I get really tonight. Actually, you should all come tonight, please. I don't want. Just come tonight,
I'm
please.
very tired though. I'm very not falling asleep.
I think I'm gonna take it off and come see you tomorrow.
Don't take it.
I'm going to bed upside down now.
I'm going to sit up and watch TV all night.
Can we is the crowd putting Gilbert on their shoulders?
Yeah, you're getting.
Gilbert,
Whoa.
Gilbert,
And there's a
Gilbert.
little, you see Kat and Maggie that come up, among other children that come up, and they're like, they throw flowers on you because, and you have a few flower garland things on you, and you're like, and people, and then all of a sudden you hear, you move out of the way, and you just go, whoosh, and it's nothing but beer.
Yes.
Wild West Gatorade. It's just horse pee.
That's some tart shit.
Whoa.
How does it feel to be a winner for once?
I feel it feels nice. I'm happy that I could be there.
Perhaps it's because he was sober for once.
Maybe go, I don't know, get some food.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I would say drink, but that's not good for you.
Mm-hmm.
But nonetheless, here is your award, and he hands you a pouch of gold.
Oh.
Don't spend it all in one spot. You have 1,500 gold pieces.
Holy
Shit.
Probably the most money you've seen in your entire life.
Gil's gonna be on my lottery dream home.
Fuck that shack you were living in. My God. Just buy the whole goddamn saloon.
You are Mother Ressie now.
Look at me. I'm your mother now.
I am.
I'm your new mama.
Oh my God.
When you're good to mama, mama is good to you.
Oh my God. But
Can Mother
seriously,
Ressie just be?
you're just be careful. And he looks at the money and then looks at you and he goes to say something. He goes, "Have a good night, Gil," and then he walks away.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Gilbert, you did it.
Yeah, that was a complete surprise. Did not expect to win that.
I want my snail back.
Oh yeah.
I want my snail.
Here you
back.
go.
It's a little crushed.
No, it's not. It's
He
black.
barely got hit.
Right?
I know. I was like,
I only took
Running.
10 points of
Whereas
damage.
So, is there anything that you guys want to do?
Which
as
battle looks
as
like
the
shit.
sun is setting on the first day of the festival?
Nothing I can't
I think
do
we
tomorrow.
all
find
we
the
link
girls.
arms and we walk into the sunset.
I want to find the
Roll
girls and give
credits.
them the little
Roll credits.
dolls that I want.
Okay, and they're like, wow, thank you. And they're very thankful for that.
Pat them on the head.
Yes.
I just remembered I have a tulip crown.
Yes, you have a little tulip crown.
I give the little girls a very old hard candy from my old man purse.
Oh no,
Gross.
no, no.
I need everyone to make a perception check.
That's not perception.
That's not very
20.
That's all they.
25.
16.
5.
What'd you say? 21.
So as you guys are kind of walking past, you guys are like celebrating Gilbert's win and going back to the saloon.
Yeah.
You two are kind of near each other, and you kind of happen to see out of the corner of your eye, just past the stands. You see the mayor talking with Ms. Page, and it seems to be heated. But everybody, you kind of get you notice this. It's just kind of off in the distance, but your group of friends kind of grabs you and pulls you along into the.
They did or we did?
You did.
You two saw it.
Okay.
You two saw it.
You rolled high enough.
And so you three are still going like woo into the saloon.
Oh yeah. Damn. I've had 16. I have a good ability that would work with that.
Did the signature on my scale dry and not smudge? I assume it would have.
You didn't get your hand wet.
Can I pluck that scale off? I shed. I lift it up. So I'm gonna pluck
Yeah,
it.
you can do that. I'll just take a point of damage.
That's fine. And I'm gonna.
You're about to
tuck
sleep,
it-
so.
I'm gonna tuck it in my bag. I have the mayor's signature on my
Give you some.
sleeve.
I'm gonna give you some like ointment.
Might come in handy later.
Is that what your inner monologue actually sounds like?
Yeah, probably.
He's actually cockney.
A cockney
Might
woman.
come in
handy
handy
later.
Might come in handy
I need it.
later.
Might
I
come
might
in
need it
handy.
later. Later.
Might
it'll
need
be-
this
Nazar's
later.
draconic accent is basically Madame Thenardier.
Just Australian.
Master of the house.
Monster Royale.
Going out to Mackey's for a grog.
But yeah,
We're standing near each other when we see that.
yeah,
You both kind of like.
But then we drag you into the saloon.
yeah. So
I'm gonna look at Locke.
You can act on it or whatever. It's up to you guys.
I'm not sneaky. So I, as much as I would love to be like, do 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 do, but I am badass.
I say, did
Job.
you say that?
Read lips.
Do you want me to?
Oh,
You can read lips.
I have observant. I forgot about
Yeah,
I
that.
also have observant.
Yeah.
We just talked about this like this
Okay.
week.
So I kind of like
If you guys are getting pushed in, but you can go back.
yeah, I kind of like move out like
Guys, Locke needs to tend to my.
yeah.
I'm
Oh yeah, you got like
very,
you got the
very
shippy out of you.
bruised.
Yeah.
I look like
So I love
shit.
Yeah, like make a like you're like looking
We'll get
over
drinks
her,
for you.
like looking over her
Milk.
wounds.
Milk.
Alcoholic milk.
With a little bit of brandy in it.
Okay.
Okay.
Eggnog.
She doesn't like drinking though, I thought.
If it's with milk, I drink anything.
Oh,
See?
There we go.
with milk.
So, so can you freshen up me?
It's, I think-
observant. If you can spend a minute looking at what they're doing, right?
I
Ba-ba-ba.
believe it's just if you can see them.
If you can see them.
Ba-ba-ba. If you can see a creature's mouth while it is speaking a language you understand, you can interpret what it's saying by reading its lips.
Okay. So, as you kind of just are looking across the way, there is like you're gonna miss parts of it because there's people dancing on the stage.
Yeah.
But you're looking back and you're seeing that roughly she's upset that he kind of just sprung the fact that Nazar came upstairs, and she's like, you want me to work, and then you turn around and you tell people to come in, and like when you say that people shouldn't be coming in and looking at stuff, like what make up your mind. And she goes, I'm sick and tired of this. She goes, I'll leave. And he just is like he roughly kind of goes, you know, you can't leave. Frankly, you can't leave. So this is a moot point. And then he storms off, and she looks very upset.
Yeah, but you don't know any.
I know. So
you don't know that. You don't know what happened before. You don't know Nazar went up there, or that we went up there, and it's all.
She's
God.
still standing there.
Yeah, she's standing there, and she looks pretty upset.
So yeah, well I'm kind of like, as I'm like making a show of like looking like behind your ear, making sure you're not like hurt. I'm like loosely translating, like, you know, she's you know upset that people were coming in and out, us specifically, but some of Nazar went up to the archives and
she goes into the building again. And you can see that while it's dark out, there is a single a light in her office.
Yeah, and and basically says like the sound for whatever Mr. Mayor Billows says that she can't leave. That seems odd.
You could ask me what I noticed.
I mean, yeah, I'm not immediately going in.
I'm getting drunk.
Yeah.
I'm getting drunk too.
I'm
I wouldn't
inside
do this,
getting a
like,
milk
right-
and brandy for.
Yeah,
You don't seem like a person who would act without thinking about it first, anyway. Just as a character.
I know I'm far away. Can I roll like an no, because I don't really need to talk to her. Like, is there like any an insight, anything like worth an insight check to kind of like?
What are you trying to accomplish?
Like, because you know, like people, you know, is this lot? Does it seem like they're there's that it's like they're having an are they like is this like a secret lover affair kind of thing? Is he like threatening her like violence? Is there like what? Because you can't leave. Like what? Like with what I kind of roughly know of him.
From what you
and
don't
about
have all
her.
the context.
Yeah.
So it's not like insight magically and.
Well, yeah, it's like
happening.
a gut
But-
feeling about like what's going on.
From what you know and you've seen so far, it's out of character.
Yeah.
And you've never even heard Billows, even as you've known him, raise his voice.
Okay, so it's obvious it wasn't like he was like they were like.
But it doesn't seem in character to be like a love affair or anything.
Okay.
It's very unsettling because it's different
Yeah.
for both of these people.
Curious.
You can tell me that I know, but did it seem like it was more of a you can't leave because I need you, or you can't leave because I have dirt on you?
That's kind of yeah.
I think that's
like,
what you.
That's like what I meant.
I'd say make an insight check on that.
Okay, for him and me.
I gotta be for insight. It'd be a 21.
Okay, so dirt or
a yeah.
The intention behind the you can't leave.
It's like is it like a you can't leave or like you can't leave?
the second.
Okay. Okay. So seeing that, yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, that's the kind of. She seems like the kind. Yeah. Especially with like people around and like, I don't. Yeah, I'd go in and would kind of. As we're kind of in like our like corner booth, like I'm sure they found like a booth where we can all sit together.
The booth that we were at last time.
Yeah, and and I'm assuming now that it's like late, there's like a lot, like
There's
it's
a
kind
lot of people.
of like
There's a
like
lot
alone in
of
a
people,
crowd.
and people want to meet the Stallion.
Oh, okay.
And people
So Gilbert's probably.
So yeah,
out
kind of
there
like shove like
signing
Google like
Getting
go.
free
oh.
drinks probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get a lot
So
of free drinks
I have
right now.
coupon.
Coupon.
I have
I
coupon.
don't like.
People, you're just like kind of standing and rubbing.
I have coupon.
Excuse me, I have coupon.
I am best friend
Yeah.
with Stallion.
I'm drenched in alcohol.
And somehow
A
through
dream come true.
through the mess of it all, you know, somebody takes a
Rupert,
coupon
I have
and
coupon.
you eventually get a giant mug of ale, and you're like, I
How
don't
big
question.
is it?
It's a jug.
Wow.
Like how many pints?
It's like a
It's
pint.
like in
It's
here.
like a liter.
Huh?
It's like in here.
She has the girls.
Wait, yeah, 7.
There's a lot of people here.
Yeah.
So So I would we go in and like people that come to see Guns, like I'll like grab him
holding
and
the
be like quietly be like, yeah, I think we have something to discuss, but go be the Stallion, and like push him like just like feed him to the wolves, kind of like people want to buy him drinks and stuff.
Oh god.
I hand you a mug.
So I sit down with them and say,
take the mug. I down it.
Oh, I thought you would go.
Well, I'm going to go like that first, and then I'll just chug it, and then I'm gonna go to the room and pass the fuck out because
Well
your
done,
girl got
Moonshadow.
2 hit points.
Well done,
my
Moonshadow.
covered in
Pat you on the head.
dripping beer
Thank
that
you,
was poured on
thank
me,
you.
but I am drinking.
so I guess
You
two.
give
An
me your
immense
own
amount.
Yeah.
Or it's like this would be like a sipping brandy.
Not even gonna roll anything. I'm just
Sure.
fucked.
That's what I put a
Celebratory.
dash of in her mouth.
You want to make a
It's a
constitution save if
You
you're
can.
if you're drugging?
I was just drinking. I was just enjoying myself.
Okay.
Saving throw?
If you're, are you
I'm
drinking?
just drink. I'm not like aggressively drinking.
Oh,
I'm just
okay,
like
then
a
fine.
day
I
well
rolled a 10
had
for the saving throw.
with my tulip crown and my big
but
jug.
The amount I'm drinking.
It's been a good day.
And a book.
Yeah, but people are lifting you up on their shoulders and
So I'm like,
chanting, and they put you on the bar and ask you to do a dance, and it's just a
We just
great
go
time.
full coyote. And while that is
Thank God
happening,
carousing
I would
counts
bring
as
up
rest.
to. Are you sitting with like us? Or are you like?
Yeah, I guess so. Sure.
He's resting.
So it seemed you.
It's my rest.
Oh, that's
It's
right.
carousing.
Yeah.
He's
You
carousing.
recall yesterday, Ms. Ressi asked us to kind of look into.
Politics.
Yes.
I recall.
We on our way in, Moonshadow and I.
I'm in the room.
Yeah, you
I'm
right.
passed out.
As Moonshadow and I saw Mayor Billows and Ms. Page from the town hall, the archivist,
Kickstand.
having some sort of heated altercation. She was
She's
upset.
kind of mean woman.
She
She's a little bitter.
sounds like there's
She's afraid.
You've
something.
been studying that fucking dictionary.
There's like a thesaurus section where you just have all
yeah.
the synonyms.
He's like, oh, I know all these words.
She's
now.
bitter.
It's like or you said she's afraid. It's like, I mean, because he said that you can't leave.
This seems wrong.
Right before you went upstairs, we came down, right? Remember? Okay.
I saw you say hello, I said hello, and I keep walking.
Yes, then, that time.
Yes, when you were rude.
How did she seem when
Dude, I have business to attend to.
It's
I
really
attend
alright.
to my business.
Lachlan, it's alright. How did she seem when you got upstairs?
Bitter, as I said.
Because when we left, I sort of got the feeling that she was not so much angry as hiding something and very afraid of letting us up into the archives.
Well,
And I'm really not sure why, unless we might find something that she wouldn't want us to see.
see, Mayor tell me that she not supposed to work this holiday, but she say I must work, so she work.
That's exactly the
when
opposite of what she was saying.
Well,
to
when I
him,
went
yes.
to her and I say, Mayor said you don't need to work, why you work? She said, and I make a frown.
Yes.
And
That's-
she said that this is not concern and took me to archive.
Interesting.
That's not. I think this may be something we need to look into further tomorrow.
Yes, hopefully.
Two stories, not same. Cutting over.
We'll and Locke looks over and it's like we can fill the others in tomorrow. Hopefully.
It's the one night that no one shames me for drinking.
Go Stallion, baby.
So we need to speak with her, but we also need to speak with that that Sawyer boy from the drinking contest, the halfling.
Who is he?
He's a friend of that. Remember the man last night who was handing out the flyers looking for his nephew.
The post boy.
Yes,
He
he's a
may-
super boy, yes.
Yes.
That's his good friend of his who may know
Ah.
who the letter came from or why he was going to Seabridge.
Okay.
So we have some errands to run tomorrow, but I believe tonight, rest.
quitting Gilbert.
Amen.
As you guys are kind of just in the midst of that talk, you don't seem to notice, but when you kind of turn to get up, you know, because I mean, this place is hopping right now.
Yeah.
It's the busiest it's been in a minute. I have to go work, so.
Yeah.
There's a knife at the end of the table with a note.
What the fuck?
Wait, shit! At the end of our table?
Yeah, like
Oh,
you
what
know,
the-
I want to pull it out. I'll pull it
like
out.
just like under, like you know, like
Oh, so like my
like
like
it's
knee
some-
hits it.
somebody walked by and went like that.
Well, actually, I'm
But
not
it's
gonna pull,
under
I'm just
the-
gonna pull the note, not the knife. Just
So you rip the note in half.
I'm gonna approach
Oh,
the
man.
I'm gonna approach
Together.
the table.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be like, hey guys, what's going on?
This
Gilbert, are you
is
enjoying
good.
your first night as the Stallion?
Yes, I am.
Something rather ominous. Just we
Don't
found.
throw in.
Is it the fact that you're not?
You're not
Is it the
here.
fact that you're not drinking?
I am drinking. I understand.
Yes, I
That
have like
is
a
my
little-
sixth sense as a cat.
I'm gonna hold the two halves of the note together.
What kind of thimble drink is that?
Do you speak Gnomish?
No.
I speak Gnomish.
Who are you
Oh
talking to?
shit, he does!
Who are you talking to?
I don't know. I heard.
I don't remember.
Can you read this? I hand it to him. The two halves. There's two halves. Take both
Oh
of
no, I
them
don't. I
together.
speak.
Oh god, no.
I don't speak Gnomish.
I
I
do
don't.
speak Gnomish.
I speak half like
Just-
not know.
Just read it to us and we'll make sense of it.
Small folk need to talk.
Small folk need to talk. That's what
And
it's.
it says R.
That's Reggie, bitch!
Oh,
Reggie. Our the man who we've given probably
That is
20.
where I'll end the session tonight.
Shit.
Thanks for listening. Be sure to check us out on all your favorite social media platforms at Ghostlight Dice. Special thanks to John Claudy for our theme, Wide Open Chaparral.